4:43 is your time on this Wednesday morning, what am I thinking? But anyways, we're taking a look at Hurricane Michael, which is expected to make landfall later this afternoon. But again, a Category 4 storm that seems to have developed so quickly.
And that's a double red flag, which means stay out of the water.
Get out of there,
That's Gulf Shores, Alabama, which, ironically, I believe our chief meteorologist, Ben Pine, is there on vacation.
Really?
So, nice running vacation.
Oh, no.
Only him, right? Yeah, you do bring up a great point. We talked about this the last couple of days. I mean, literally, this shows you, especially in the Gulf, how quickly these things can materialize. There's plenty of warm ocean water for this to feed off of, and that's one of the reasons why it has increased in intensity during the overnight, just over that threshold of a Category 4. You can see it here on our 3D Max Doppler. It's close enough to pick it up on the radar. Very well-defined eye just off to the south of Panama City, Port St. Joe, Apalachicola, this Big Bend area of Florida. That's really going to be probably the area of greatest concern for the storm surge. On the satellite, again, well-defined eye. Advisory as of 2 a.m., 130 mile per hour maximum sustained winds moving north at 12. The latest advisory is expected at the top of the hour here. And again, the forecast track brings it inland sometime probably this afternoon. Could hang with that Category 4 status. And again, being on the north and east side of the storm, that's where you typically get your highest storm surge. So from Port St. Joe, East Point, and then over to the Big Bend area, Apalachicola is right here. Locally, there could be a 10-foot plus storm surge. And one of the reasons why this thing has been thriving and is probably not going to weaken much before landfall, it's warm ocean water. Just think of gas for your car. You need gas for your car to run efficiently, and that's what a hurricane needs, and that's what it has, at least 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're at 85 plus. We got a lot of heavy rain immediately along the coast, and this isn't good for the recovery for Florence through the Carolinas. They could see 4 to 6 inches of rain. Meanwhile, back at home, we have our own action going on. We've got a few little spotty showers here across parts of our western viewing area in Kentucky and in southern Indiana. These are spotty. They're not overly heavy, but a little batch of moisture out ahead of the main surface cold front, which is back out here to the west. Quiet Morgan & Morgan HD camera network, our ADS security systems cam. Pretty typical with our temperatures this morning, upper 60s and low 70s. But check this out on either side of the front. 72 here in Louisville, 73 in Chicago, but we are in the 30s back here across the Intermountain West and the Rockies. So this front will be moving eastward here, and we will see those showers and storms tonight, and then that push of the much cooler air coming in tomorrow. Futurecast, as we take you hour by hour, notice the showers around. I think we'll catch a little bit of a break mid-afternoon, and then we'll pick up the pace as the actual front moves through. We clear it out. Look at temperatures in the morning down into the 50s, and then we will struggle to get into the low and mid-60s for afternoon highs. It will be breezy with that northwest wind. So again, some big changes to come. So mostly cloudy. Scattered showers around, 82 for the afternoon high. Again, I think it's going to be a little cloudy and a little wet through the morning into the early afternoon, maybe a 2 or 3 hour window before additional rain and storms begin to refire as that front approaches. Tonight, rain and thunder initially, then breezy and cooler once the front drops through. 57 for the overnight low, and then tomorrow, clearing skies, breezy. Only 67 for the afternoon high. That's below average for this time of the year. In the 7-day forecast here, say goodbye to the 80s and the summer-like weather. There's a little weak disturbance on Friday night that may swing through with a sprinkle or two, but other than that, we're going to be hanging around 60 on Friday and Saturday. And again, there's actually some moisture from Tropical Storm Sergio, which is back in the Pacific, that is going to work across the southwest U.S. and may actually throw some rain our way into Sunday and Monday, but do get set for the fall-like weather to arrive starting tomorrow.
Thank you, TG. Now to that unexpected departure in the Trump administration. UN Ambassador Nikki Haley resigning just weeks before the midterms. Now she's answering questions about why and her future in 2020. And late last night, the president giving some insight on his search for a replacement. ABC's Cecilia